Today I've got a chance to bring Wrexham back to the top flight of English football. A day where I could put my name in Wrexham folklore. We are one day away from the first game in the playoffs. We are home to Norwich to kick things off. I'm very, very nervous. We may have bottled the last game of the season to give ourselves maybe a slightly easier tie in the playoffs, but you have to play the best teams to get promoted, and if we want to have a chance of being in the Premier League, we've got to beat Norwich and one of Stoke or QPR in the final if we do make it. Today is going to be wild. Let's get into the intro. What is going on there, guys? Kempy here, and welcome back to the end of Season 5. It is episode 12 of Season 5, and we're in another playoff situation. We're on the edge of the Premier League. We are on the verge of writing our names into Wrexham folklore, and we are on the verge of doing what the unthinkable was just 5 years ago. Wrexham down in non-league football. We have taken them all the way up to 6th place in the Championship with a chance at Premier League football. Norwich finishing 3rd in the division, managed by Erik ten Hag. It's certainly going to be a very difficult game. In the games we have faced Norwich this season, we lost 3-1 to them away from home at Carrow Road. And the first leg we won 2-1 where Theo Zidane and Reece Williams scored. So it's a very tight matchup. Norwich, a very good side. Today we're going to have our work very much put against us. And if we deserve a spot in the Premier League, we have to beat the best teams. And that's what we've got to do today. Deep breaths. We've got 24 hours. Hopefully we can secure a place in the Premier League. I am genuinely sitting here very nervous to go into this game. It is at the racecourse to kick things off against Norwich. The team for today is going to be our bog standard 4-3-3 formation. Angus Gunn starts in goal. Sam Curtis, Reece Williams, Zach Alway, Owen O'Malley as the back line. OK Yoxalu and CDM. Joe Bellingham with David Gonzalez in centre midfield. Sebastian Neves at right wing. Dylan Stevenson at left wing. And Charlie Lingard is going to lead the line. We've got to take this game first off. We've got to hope we can just get a win in this one. If we can win at home, a clean sheet would even be better. Norwich's side led by the man Erik ten Hag. Mark Flecken in goal. Maitland-Niles, Adam Webster as captain. Ricardo Machezzi, Michael Murray, Kobe Mainu and CDM. Granit Xhaka, Nico Williams, Gabriel Pack, Amin Harrit and Dominic Solanke. Some very big names in this Norwich side. We've got youth and a little bit of passion on our side. When it comes to the Wrexham story, it is an underdog story, and we have been an underdog since day one. Well, maybe not day one. National League, we should have won it. But as soon as we got promoted to League 2, we smashed the League 2 points record. League 1, first season coming third, missing out on that promotion spot by a point, missing out on the playoffs in the final. Next season, winning the playoffs after we come sixth, and a massive transition for the club. This season, our first in the Championship, and we kick things off here at the racecourse in the playoff semi-finals. Talk about a story. This would be unbelievable to get Wrexham into the Premier League in just 5 seasons. And David Gonzalez kicking things off down the left wing, finding Charlie Lingard just 4.5 minutes in. We are 1-0 up. And the man, Charlie Lingard, who brought in on loan at the end of January, was a pivotal figure for us last season in League 1. He's come back in on loan in January, and he's been fantastic in the build-up to the end of this season. The keeper maybe should have done better, but that is 1-0 and a very good start, and that gives me some massive confidence for how we could do in this two-legged affair against Norwich. Keep it tight, don't get too carried away, and let's just make sure we walk out of the racecourse today with a win and hopefully a good setup for the second game. The only shot we've had all game is that one shot. We've now had a second. Norwich only resorting to 3 shots, just 1 on target. And Sebastian Neves does win the ball back in that right wing spot. OK Yoxalu goes long to Lingard. Heads it to David Gonzalez. Lingard, Dylan Stevenson, through and goal. Blasts the ball over the bar. And it is still 1-0 to Wrexham. Chance to make it 2-0 there, but blasted over the bar by Dylan Stevenson, who's had a great end to the season. And that is half-time and time to recompose ourselves and bring ourselves back down to earth. We have got to go out in the second half, hopefully get another goal. A 2-goal lead and a clean sheet would be massive to take to Carrow Road. A 1-goal lead it's squeaky bum time and it is nervous for that away leg. We've been definitely the better of the two sides today. They are in that 4-2-3-1 formation. I'll put ours here as well so you can see the 4-3-3. 65th minute. Joe Bellingham is not having a great game, and we are going to make some changes. Dino Marcello is going to come on in that position. Defensively, we look quite good. Sam Curtis is on a booking, so I'm going to bring on Jack McKenzie and get the Sugar Show out to right back. And Darren O'Hanlon can come on as well in that right wing spot for Sebastian Neves. Just 20 minutes to go, and we have got a highlight, and it is Norwich building from the back, and it's Aaron Webster, the captain, with a free kick on a yellow card, finding Onyedika down the line to Amine Harriet, a very good player. The ball has somehow found Jose Luis Sanchez, and Reece Williams has let the ball go through his legs there. I'm not quite sure what's happened. It's not a great ball in from Harriet itself. The defence just sort of gets caught running back towards goal, and the ball glides in, and it's a touch from OK Yoxalu, and Reece Williams doesn't expect it. It then bounced off him, and Jose Sanchez is the first to react, and he makes it 1-1 in the 72nd minute. We are going to encourage the boys. We are on top in this game still. I'm going to go attacking because this is the only time we're probably going to be able to absolutely go for Norwich. We're going to change. We're not going to change into a 4-2-3-1. I'm going to get Ike Ugbo on and pick Charlie Lingard out on that left wing spot with just 10 to go. Can Reece Williams? I thought he was going to have a corner there to score us a nice goal to put us 2-1 up. It is Norwich from the back again. Murray, they've got a lot of bookings in this game. Murray for long ball forward. Reece Williams, another mistake on the ball, and Sanchez drills it wide. Reece Williams, what are you doing? Are you in yellow today? Because you are trying your hardest to get Norwich leading this one. It's 1-1 after the first leg. At the racecourse, we do manage to get a draw, but not a win. And a win would have favoured us much more going into the second game. I don't want to be too aggressive on the boys. I don't want to be too hard. It's about positivity, morale, and consistency as we build into this last bit of the season. Ten Hag doesn't seem to be happy with officials. An absolute legend in my eyes already. We've just faced him and drawn 1-0 in the first leg at the racecourse. Let's go to Carrow Road and see if we somehow get a result away at Carrow Road. I'll be absolutely over the moon. A trip to Wembley. So let's get that in the books. Let's see if we can beat Norwich at Carrow Road. Just a very quick interruption from myself. It's just a quick reminder to subscribe to the channel, drop a like on this video, and also get them bell notifications on. It helps me out massively, and it helps you massively as well, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. Carry on enjoying the video. The first leg of the other round has also gone on, and it's Stoke winning 4-2 against QPR. A team in a very similar position to us on that last day managed to sneak into 5th place. Gaz Brady scoring twice, Garan Cool scoring twice for Stoke with Jed Spence and Chris Metham. We're up some top sides here, but that is an interesting result at the Britannia. Oh, the game just does not want us to get promoted. Angus Gunn is injured for 4 weeks to 2 months of a hamstring strain, which means Ben Wilson has got to step into goal away at Carrow Road and for the final of the playoffs. Oh, it's absolutely typical that in training our goalkeeper gets injured 3 days before the final of the the last game of the semi-finals of the playoffs. That puts us on a down peg there. It's a right kick in the googlies, that is. And Stoke have played their game against QPR. Before we go into our game against Norwich, they have won 2-1 away at Loftus Road. So it is Stoke awaiting in the final for either us or Norwich. Gutted for QPR, coming 4th in the league, but losing to the 5th place Stoke. Let's see if we can make it a Stoke versus Wrexham final. Right then, we have made a couple of changes to this game away at Carrow Road. Ben Wilson obviously has to go in goal, which is gutting because Angus Gunn has been rather good for us this season. Mahir Sharur comes into CDM over OK Yoxalu. He has really impressed me in the last few sort of months of the season, so he is going to start in CDM today. The Norwich team is very unchanged pretty much. Mark Flecken in goal. Nico Williams, I think, is brand new at wing back with Adam Webster, Waylon Menike, Michael Murray, Kobe Mainu, Lewis Hall. Keane Lewis Potter is a very good player. Amine Harriet, Said Ben Rama, and Jose Luis Sanchez. There's some changes in there, but they're not bad changes in the slightest, is there? I'm going to say we've got no pressure on us. Let's go out there, let's play our game, and let's just try and get a result here at the Carrow Road. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. It'll be quite something if we win this game from here. Norwich, a very good side. I'm actually going to go cautious to start off with for this first half. Encourage the boys and just try and hold on. We know Stoke await us in the final if we can make it, but it's going to be a real big challenge to get that far. It is Lewis Hall with Kobe Mainu. Oh my God, what a goal. Oh, what a goal. Kobe Mainu was just absolutely blasted the ball into the top corner from 30 yards. And it looks like we're 1-0 down to Norwich very early on. That is quite some goal and it deserves a replay. He's a very good young player in real life, believe me, from watching a lot of United Academy games and watching them come through. But that's hard to watch. We have gone positive after that goal going in. 15 minutes in, we look like we're on top of possession. We're on top of XG. Just not having any chances that we can see as of yet. Obviously, we are on key highlights, not extended. I haven't got time for extended highlights. They're so long. But half hour in, we're certainly not rolling over and not playing well today. We are definitely playing well. I'm going to encourage the boys rather than demand more. Bellingham with the corner. Reece Williams, please. If there's a chance. He doesn't. Zakawi gets it in. Charlie Lingard is in the 6-yard box and he does put it away and he puts it in the back of the net for 1-1. Lingard there in the box, getting the goal, being a poacher in that 6-yard box. Zakawi wins the header and Lingard is just more aware. He beats his man to it and puts the ball in the back of the net. And it's 1-1 and it's 2-2 on aggregate. And we are playing very well since Norwich took that goal. We have definitely turned up. Sam Curtis was a throw in the box. No one is there. And it is Sanchez to bring the ball forward. And why is no one pressing it inside? Ben Rama is bearing down on goal. Ben Wilson, make yourself big. He doesn't. But Ben Rama somehow misses. I don't know how he's not scored that. Ben Wilson gave him half the goal to aim into. And it's so nerve-wracking having a 33-year-old backup keeper in goal. But we are 1-1 at half-time. I'm telling the boys we're happy with them. We are still in this. And there is still a chance for us to go up into the playoff finals. 50th minute and there is still a chance. It is Ben Rama on the ball for Norwich. He finds Reneke at the back, trying to build at the back. It is Murray at the left-hand side. Sebastian Neves doing some good work, dropping in and covering, forcing Norwich to play backwards. Let's win the ball high up. It's gone all the way back to Flecken in goal. He gets a long one. It's a short one, actually, to Webster, who's going to bring it out the back himself. Finds Kobe Mainu, gets it through to Nico Williams, a very good player. Do not dive in. It's a ball in, and it's a great finish by Jose Luis Sanchez, and it's his 6th of the season. And it's 6th of the season, but he scored 2 against us towards the end. And he's going to send Norwich into the playoff final. He's looked very good in the match engine. I don't know who he is. I think he must be a regen, but he has looked very good. He looks like a very good, quick striker with some great finishing. Hopefully, this isn't going to be a highlight for them. Hopefully, it's going to be us fighting out of the gates and fighting for a chance in the playoff final. It's Seb Neves to Sam Curtis to Neves again, building down this right-hand side. Mahir Sharur is slow, but we are making some very small progress. And can we find a pass? It's into David Gonzalez. It's into Joe Bellingham, the man who signs next season. Blast the ball against the crossbar. And I thought he was going to put his name up in lights above the Carrow Road. 60th minute. I was about to make a change, but there is a highlight. And it's Reneke on the ball, finding Murray. Building down this left-hand side again, Norwich. Can we get a challenge in? Seb Neves. Oh, it's an awful ball. And Lingard's through on goal. Beat the keeper. He beats the keeper and a massive mistake for the Norwich left-back. And he plays Lingard through on goal like he's one of our own. And it's 2-2. I do not know what Murray's doing there. Some great pressing from Seb Neves, but it's a ball through and Lingard just gets on the end of it, rounds the keeper and puts it home for 2-2. I was about to go cautious, but Amina Harriet with a free kick and a good save there from Ben Wilson. He clutches the ball to his chest and we can build out from the back with Zach Awe to Reece Williams. Get the ball gone. I do not like this in the slightest right now. David Gonzalez, Zach Awe, Sugar Show O'Malley. Please don't tell me we're going to lose the ball. It's a ball up the field to Charlie Lingard, who wins the header, and Dylan Stevenson's on the ball down the left-hand side. I thought there was going to be a ball going through to the on-rushing Joe Bellingham, but it's a Norwich counter-attack. It's Amine Harriet down this right-hand side, finds Sanchez in the box, and this guy is breaking my heart. It's 3-2 Norwich, and we just cannot keep up with this man. Dino Michelo's going to come on. Darren O'Hatton's going to come on. Ike Ugbo's going to come on as well. Charlie Lingard's going to go on the left wing. And I can't believe we conceded again. I'm going to bring on OK Yoxalu for Mahir Sharur. We're going to make a quadruple change in the 62nd minute to try and change how this game is going. Nevers have ball over top to Bellingham, not quite going to get on the end of it. And it's the end of the highlight, and our boys are coming on, and we're going to go attacking. We're going to encourage. We're playing well. We're going toe-to-toe with Norwich, who are 1 point outside of automatic promotion. It is the 75th minute. They are playing very well today if you look at their stats. But sadly, it might be a step too far for us. 80th minute, we've got to make a change, and we're going to go to a 4-2-3-1. It has not served us well when we've tried it this season, but we're going to have to. There's nothing else we can do but try a 4-2-3-1 in this situation. We're going to go to wingers on attack on both sides. Go wing-backs on attack on both sides as well. Play Marcella as a shadow striker maybe, and move that into Joe Bellingham. And have it as this. I'm also going to bring off Reece Williams for Damjanovic and get Awe to the left centre-back. 10 minutes to go. We've made our bed. We've just got to try and make something happen here. Demand more. 5 to go. Let's overlap. Not underlap. Let's overlap. Let's get it direct. Let's get high tempo. Let's get wide. Let's get the highest press we can go. We've got to chuck men forward. Distribute it over the opposition line. Confirm the changes. It's 3 to go. We've just got to sit here and watch it. 5 added on. I feel so helpless, but there's nothing else I can do. Get Curtis on there, maybe Lingard up front as well, and O'Hanlon up front. Just see if we can force through a highlight with the last few minutes of the game. Regardless, this is a very good showing from us, and I am confident of next season of us getting promoted. But it would be something if we can get something from this. Let the game run. 2 minutes. 1 minute. And it's game over at Carrow Road and we lose 4-3. Jose Luis Sanchez, who are you? If you're a loanee, I'm going to hurt someone. He's not. He's a Norwich player and he's worth 23 to 28 million. He's just done nothing all season. 16 appearances off the bench, but for some reason at the end of the year, he has just turned up and he's ruined us and he's killed our chances of Premier League football next year. Oh, that's an absolute killer. 3-2 loss. It's a year we can be very, very proud of. I'm going to say that to the boys as well. I'm choking up. I need a minute. I'm physically and mentally tired from that game. I can't believe we are not going into the playoff finals, but we are out to Norwich. We played a game on the last day of the season against Sheffield Wednesday and played a lot of youth players and it ended up backfiring on us. Maybe we got a little bit too happy and confident with how things were going. We are going to have a very fun weekend ahead. Tomorrow morning will be a season recap, so you can catch up on all things Season 5 as we head in to Season 6. If you guys can absolutely smash the likes, the support on this channel, on this episode, that would be so thankful to me. Next season's going to be a big one. I don't think there's going to be too much going on the transfer window. There will be a transfer special tomorrow evening as per usual, where we'll go through, hopefully, and I'm going to say this now, I'm not going to make too many changes. I'm very happy with the squad we have got. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for this weekend where hopefully we can burst forward and have a very good transfer window and make strides to becoming a Premier League side after next year, where maybe we can win the Championship. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned to the channel and I'll speak to you next time.